Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Flat Smack, where we put the smack down on the flat earth idiocy. In this video, we've got another special edition of none other than Nathan Thompson. And once again, he's going after a NASA employee, this time in an airport in Cleveland. But this edition is really special, because this time, Nathan Thompson says something that completely destroys one of his core arguments. It's going to be exciting. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, so stick around.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is my 5th NASA employee I've exposed on camera, and I think it's my best one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. And quick backstory, I'm walking through the Cleveland airport, and I spot out of the corner of my eye this gentleman going through some NASA documents that say we're going to go to the moon in 4 to 5 years. Hope you enjoy the video.
This was pressurized. And NASA claims that it rests against a boundary of space that's a 10 to the negative 17 torr vacuum.
Oh yeah. You know the atmosphere is pretty thin, and at a certain point, it just gets very, it just dissipates.
So it goes from very thin.
It's thick nearest the surface, and then it attenuates as you get farther and farther out in space into the vacuum of space. So we got 14.7.
So you're saying we have no barrier between our pressurized atmosphere and the vacuum of space.
Exactly.
But wouldn't that be a violation of the second law of thermodynamics?
No.
What is the second law of thermodynamics?
I can't remember.
So you know that it's not a violation, but then I asked you what the second law of thermodynamics is, and you couldn't tell me what the second law of thermodynamics is.
I know, but I know what the atmosphere is around Earth. You're sitting here right now and you're breathing. And if you take
Ladies and gentlemen, let's be perfectly honest here. Nathan Thompson has absolutely no idea what the second law of thermodynamics actually states. It was created by Rudolf Clausius and William Kelvin, and it's based on empirical observations. Basically, the second law of thermodynamics says that we do not see a spontaneous transfer of heat from a cold area to a hot area. For example, a glass of water at room temperature, let's say 70 degrees Fahrenheit, will not have ice cubes spontaneously form in it. That is the second law of thermodynamics in a nutshell. It has absolutely no bearing on our atmosphere.
Yeah, of course, I agree.
It's 14.7. If you get up to, I think, 67 miles, I believe, is
I agree. Pressure
boundary
decreases.
where space officially kind of opens. But you can still see atmosphere.
I agree that the atmosphere decreases with altitude. It's a gradient, but that's easily explained by hydrostatics. That's why we have a gradient, because we live in a closed dynamic system where the gas is inhomogeneous and anisotropic. It's different in all directions and constantly moving around.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm still asking, how do you have gas pressure without a container?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the nail in the coffin of one of Nathan Thompson's most famous arguments, that gas pressure requires a container. We are going to look at gas pressure inside a container, how it behaves, and then we're going to see if that conforms to what we see in reality. First, an overview. Gas molecules keep their distance from each other and are in constant motion. They continue to move in one direction until they come in contact with an object. Gas expands when placed in a closed container. Listen to that, folks. Gas expands when placed in a closed container. It will expand out evenly until it fills the container. The molecules continue to move about, filling the container. They strike the sides of the container, and each hit creates pressure. Pressure basics. Gas pressure in a closed container is the result of the gas molecules hitting the inside of the container. The molecules move about and are attempting to escape the container. When they cannot escape, they strike the inside wall and then bounce around. The more molecules striking the inside wall of the container,
the greater the pressure. More pressure, lower volume. This is extremely important, folks, so please pay attention. The volume of a gas and its pressure are inversely related. Decrease the volume and the pressure increases. This relationship is called Boyle's law in honor of Robert Boyle, who first observed that increased pressure lowered volume. As the volume a gas occupies decreases, the molecules of the gas are forced closer together. Listen to that. As the volume a gas occupies decreases, the molecules of the gas are forced closer together, but their movement continues. Now they have less distance to travel to impact the container walls, so they strike more often, thus creating more pressure. Why is that important? Look at the shape of a dome. It is 1/2 of a sphere. That means that as you get closer to the top, the sides get closer together, closer together, closer together until you reach the top of the dome. That would mean that as you go up, that container gets smaller and smaller, which according to Boyle's law means that as you go up, the gas pressure should be increasing. Do we observe this in reality? No, we do not. In fact, Nathan Thompson admits it in this video.
I agree that the atmosphere decreases with altitude. It's a gradient, but I agree. I
just don't have gas pressure. Well, I think it's the pressure of the atmosphere, all of it. If you measure the air, it's got pressure to it. I mean, it's got weight. That weight is bearing down.
Okay, but gas pressure is defined as gas pressing out in all directions. So if you're saying that all the weight is just pressing down,
right,
that's a violation of gas pressure.
Well, there may be a subtlety that you're thinking about, but
yeah, I know the subtlety is that space is all fake. Yeah, it doesn't exist. That's why we didn't go to the moon. That's why it's all cartoons.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me anymore, right?
Well,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for today. As you can see, Nathan Thompson clearly outed himself, saying that you cannot have gas pressure without a container. Completely busted. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Invite all of your friends. Make sure to click the notification bell. Until next time, keep smacking them down.